Sometimes you just can't handle the madness. Sometimes it becomes too much. Like myself, I know I look like a mess because I was doing stuff. Hello. Welcome to Art with Mad Mel. And today we're painting. So that's the reason why I look a little bit different. Because I don't want to get paint on my wonderful attire, that custom-made jacket of madness. So how is everybody today? I hope you mad ones are great. If this is your first time being here, well, we're going to do some painting. And what are we going to paint? Well, we got this lovely thing here. We got this, a ship that I'm about to do with some strange things, and I don't know. We'll see what happens, right? But we're going to have some fun today, so I hope you're ready, and maybe if we got some time and I get done with this, I might do something else. Yeah. I'm giving that a break, and look at this, it changed the whole dynamic of the room. Oh, wow, yeah, because I had to measure stuff. There, you broke the fourth wall. Wow! Haha! But anyways, enough of that. This is what you came here for, right? So, here's the table. Here's what we got. This is what we're about to get ready to do. I bumped the camera, so now it's slightly crooked. Just like my brain. There we go. And guess what? We're going to jazz it up like Xanarans. Like the rice, but a little bit different, right? You know, because this isn't a cooking show. This is a painting, an art show. For those who are slightly insane. There we go. Let's see if we can get something a little different. There we go. So how is everybody today on this mad Sunday of ours? How's everybody? Crazy? Funky? Cool? Somewhere in between? Or nowhere at all? I feel like Leon. My eyes just bulging out of my head, right? There we go. Whoopsie daisy. Got the glove. Oh, shout out today. Today is the Duchess's birthday. So happy birthday, Duchess Murder. I need to get everybody's birthday so I can give people shout outs and throw like paint on the wall and scream loudly. So what are we doing today? We're going to do a spaceship. This is a battle cruiser, and I hope you guys are ready to see something cool. Hey, there you go, Skew. And Demetria, and we got Beam Boosler and Zetarius. Ah, yes, thank you. All right, let's get the glove on. Glove. Yeah, I know this music's rocking. Hey, there she is. All right. Let's get in here. So we're going to go back to the gray and the white pen and the black. And then we also got the paint here for more detailed work. I got something special I'm creating for the Duchess. You know, we had to chase down some, find some stuff, you know, for people, you know, in HUD coats. No, I'm not making a collage of people. Never. That's silly. So where did we leave off last? Oh, that's right. So we got all of this here, kind of, right? Kind of the deal. And let me get the pen here. And let's get this ready. Ah, there we are. So first things first, let's get some shape, right? There we are. So, yes, I am going to use this. I am going to use a ruler. Hey, I was using a ruler. Yes, I'm using a ruler because I want this to look a specific way. Right? My influence comes from, I don't know, Robotech. If you haven't seen Robotech, check it out. Old series. Now, that's a little something I do. I roll it up so that way I don't have to worry about all the drape over like what we have here, because I knew that that was going to be a thing. Alright. There it is. Ah, beautiful. There we are. Oh, man. Well, it looks like the Duchess got a lot of luck today. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. I think she had a good birthday. Let's see. So what we're going to do here is round that into this line here, right? I know that's like, what are you doing, Mel? Something awesome. Nothing wrong with using tools, everyone. Remember that. If someone ever says, hey man, why are you using a ruler? You can go tell them to go eat raw metal eggs, right? The type that are made out of like aluminum foil. Tell them to chew on aluminum foil eggs. They'll know what I'm talking about. They won't know a single thing I'm talking about. That's crazy work, and it will mess with their brain every time. So I say do it. You want them to feel some kind of way? Show them what you're about. Don't do what I tell you to do. There we are. Okay, so now we got most of this. Now, I don't need it for the whole thing. You might be thinking, you got your elbow on this. I got my elbow on the end. Right? So chill. Because I have to have a steady hand for this. Right? There it is. So what'd you guys do? Anybody do anything cool over the weekend? Oh, thanks again, everybody. Great birthday. Thanks to the madman. I try, you know. I reached down deep and grabbed as much insanity out of my bag of tricks that I could get, you know. It's always fun. I'm giving this a second, so. So let me explain this ship. This is one of the ships that's inspired by Robotech, but this is a cannon. This is a weapon here, right? You've seen probably before in some of the stuff I've done this type of weapon, but you know, it charges up, shoots energy out, and this here is like the little ship dock where ships and stuff come in and out, right? And how we're going to do this is we're going to take it right here, right? And just like so. Boom. Okay? And then once we got that, then we can do this here. Time for the optical illusion time. There we go. Now, all freehand from this point, right? Except for maybe some portholes and some other stuff, but so yeah, this is basically where the ships come in and out of, right? I don't feel like listening to this song. What I say? The glove help your hand drawing differently than wearing it. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. I was leaning too far back. Did that glove help you your hand draw differently? Wearing it, man. What do you wear it? Good question, Demetrius. So, naturally, this glove is used for digital work, right? But I ended up having this one day, and I had quite a few of these, right? Because, you know, I bundle packs. So I said, why not see what would happen instead of getting my hands all saturated in paint? What would happen if I used this? And to be honest with you, it's been quite nice because it's still kind of like a not velvet, it's like a polyester, right? So it doesn't really get sticky. Like the paint will stick, right? But then it dries and then it does this weird thing like it can just flake off, which I like that. less possibility of mess up, clean up, and touching stuff that would cause problems. But good question, Dimitri. Yeah, that's the reason why I like to wear it. It was an experiment that turned out to be something that I really enjoy doing. And anytime I have an older glove that's either torn or that wore out, because these gloves do wear out even using them on the digital tablet. Yeah, relatable. Yeah, exactly. Even if you're doing, and you can use these even for if you're doing charcoal, pencil, ink, acrylic paint, digital work, anything. I like them. I just, it's nice. I can do whatever I want to do, and then I don't have to worry about like getting a lot of product on my hands, material. I call it product because it's basically that's what I call paint. Just my products. These are my tools of the trade, right? Which is nice. Oh, and I'm probably going to do some. Let's see. I was thinking about wires, but that would be silly. This ship don't need wires on the outside. All that stuff would need to be showcased on the inside. Alright, now it's time for this little thing here. Because I need some of these. It's not too bad. I hope you guys are liking the ship. I know it's not the usual disturbing stuff like brains hanging out of someone's head or, some monster tearing someone's body apart or some psychological disorder. I figured a spaceship would be okay. I figured you guys would enjoy that. A little reprieve from the grotesque, But I know some of you are like, no, I'm here for that. That's why I'm here. And I think that's something, and I'm going to say this, because I've said this before, and I've been contemplating this. I think there needs to be a place where I do that. I think that there might need that, because I think there's some people that are here for that kind of content. Is that safe to say that some of you are here for more of the grotesque and body horror kind of weird stuff I do? And it's fine if you do. I'm just curious. I just want to know, because it's just a question. A thought that I had out loud to myself as I was trying not to be frustrated about something that I'm dealing with in real life. And I thought maybe that might be something that could be beneficial. But I figured I would ask in real time because I like real data, right? Man, that looks like some type of Jenga piece. It does, doesn't it? But it's not, so, Hey Nuclear, how are you? How's the lab going? I saw you were working with... What was that? Was that a robotic body that you were trying to put yourself in? Downstairs earlier? What was that? I saw you were dragging something with that little cart of yours. What were you doing? I hope it wasn't anything weird. Nothing weird, because it wasn't weird. Like, I don't know if that was a... Was that a human being, or was that like an actual robot? Because we have robots laying around. I don't know where we got them, but they've been laying around for like the last week. If they are your robots, can you move them? Because they're like stacked up in the hallway, man. We can't even get any supplies in. Mr. Smile got a whole new generator. He was complaining. I don't know, man. It's hard running this damn facility sometimes. Everybody does whatever they want to do, and I'm just here, you know. Nah, it's not that bad. I probably cause more mayhem than anybody. Oh, look at this. There we go. Now... Remember last time we were here, I said this was a ship, right? So here's what the back of the ship would look like. And I thought about this. I put a little bit of thought into it. Like, how would this ship look? The robotic fister. Oh. Well, I mean, you know, I guess if it's a robotic fist, I mean, where? No, I'm not asking that. Why? No, I'm not even asking that. Ah, man, this is too many questions. Too many questions. What purpose does this serve? Like, I mean, we're trying to help. We're trying to help those in the facility to get back inspiration, right? Like, why would they need that kind of machine? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why would they need that kind of machine? I'm perplexed. Not that it makes much of a difference. It's not like I can really do much about it, you know. I got my own stuff got to worry about. But just curious, because someone will ask questions. You know, but if we got those robots running around, I guess it's not that bad. Yeah, this is a bad crash. Don't let this look like it's not. This thing is burning up. It's got fire coming out of it. That's what this is, right? These two guys, don't let them fool you either. This whole ship is burning up. The whole mess. Whole thing got slammed into the ground. One of them can't fly. One of these two guys are not an ace pilot, right? They are perpetrating a fraud. Do you or a loved one know if all your family members are really human? What would you do if you found out that some of your family members aren't really human beings? Well, how would that feel? That would feel pretty weird, I bet, right? What do you got here? The most important one, unless you can't. The most important one, you can't fish your friends. I mean, I guess you can fist your friends. You can fist bump them. I guess you could do other things. That's hideous. I guess, I don't know. What do I know? Someone might be like, "Oh, Mel, you're mean." Because I like to punch my friends inside their body. I mean, maybe they do. I don't know. What do I know? I'm just an artist. I'm just drawing and painting. I don't know nothing about people jamming their fists into other people's bodies. That's bizarre stuff. That's Wild. Crazy. But it happens. It happens. You know, a lot of times that happens. The only thing you can do is buy tickets to see the Monster Truck Show this Sunday at the Municipal Auditorium. You'll see Gravedigger, Kick-Ass Man, and so much more. Bring the kids. Tickets are $75,000. You know, make sure that you bring outside alcohol is encouraged. BYOB is encouraged. This will be a great monster truck rally. No racer in this monster truck rally will be wearing a seatbelt. They will be all freeform inside their motor vehicle the whole time. It is against the rules to wear any type of protective gear. No helmet, no seatbelt, nothing. Most of your family from another planet? Yeah, I think a lot of people are from different planets. I have to say, I think so. I think some people are space aliens. I think some people might even be from a different dimension, like parallel to ours, but everything's just a tad bit off with them, you know? Now follow me. This one I've been paying attention to more often. So say for example, you're using your cell phone to place a call, right? And you and this person got the same cell phone, but there's something a little bit different. Like say for example, they're trying to hit the call button, but the call button is on a different part of the phone. Instead of like on the bottom of the phone, like, oh, I hit the call button and then I swipe up. The call button's at the top of the phone because it's a different parallel dimension, and you have to swipe down. So you see them doing this mess, and it's very bizarre. You think, oh man, this person probably had a stroke, or maybe they've been eating something weird, but they may not even be from here. Like everything may be inverted, you know? I thought about that, and then it freaked me out. And then I stopped thinking about it, and I went on ahead and I started watching some type of dystopian future, like futuristic mess that probably put me in a weird state. That was a really, really interesting time of self-reflection. Then we had a mad one inside the facility go running down the hallway, and yeah, they caught the rest of some of the facility on fire. We get a lot of fires here in the facility. Sometimes, a lot of times and a lot of times it's not even the patient. Sometimes it's the employees. We got a lot of arsonists on our team, like a lot of arsonists, like really bad. Like I got to do something about this. 90% of the facility workers here are or have been arsonists. Kind of crazy, you know, especially when you're like, what happened in here? We were supposed to be doing painting by numbers today, and now I'm in here with a bunch of people that are screaming and yelling, and they're talking about something ain't right, or you know, one of the orderlies was running around with a jerry can full of gasoline, throwing it around and burning stuff. Like, what are you talking about? Stupid mess. I always got to deal with dumb shit. Right? I can't stand it, man. It gets on my nerves. Why can't you put fire retardant on your body? Why can't you do it? Why is it my fault that you burned up? Not my fault. And they say, oh, but Mad Mel, you told everybody to keep your hot coat on. Remember, you just told them to keep it on all the time. So how'd they burn up? Nobody could open the door. Oh. Well, why couldn't they? Because their arms were behind them. Because remember, they're in straitjackets, sir. And then I'm like, okay. And then I turned their head the other direction because I'm not going to be looked at as a fool. I'm sorry. That is not going to happen. They're full of no behavior, and they just, it didn't work out. Then, right? What diabolical man is this that I was watching his show, and he said he did these things. I didn't know if they were real or not. He seemed like he was telling the truth. Look at that. Ain't that sexy? I mean, that's a decent amount of guns. You know, it's not an absurd amount of guns. Every ship needs forward-facing cannons. I mean, that's just standard. That ain't nothing crazy. Forward-facing cannons is perfectly fine. Usually Vulcan cannons, they usually shoot shields and, you know, that kind of stuff. Nothing out of the norm, right? There ain't nothing weird going on here. This whole ship seems perfectly in reason. It's not like it's running around with a Tatarian plasma cannon on the front of it. It's not like it has a dimensional rift laser. It's not like it has a 0-point fire capability. What is that? Shh. I'm not going to tell you that. You got to see that for yourself. But I will tell you this, the idea that I came up with for that is interesting. I will put it this way, it'll leave your head hurting, but there we are. Oh man, can I show you guys something really sad that happened to me? Okay, you want to see something really gnarly? So I pinched a chunk of my fingertip off. Oh god, it hurts. So number one, I snagged this finger and the hangnail in here ripped completely out. So there's a chunk of skin missing way down in here, right? Yeah, there. You may not be able to see it that well. Or maybe you will. But it hurts like hell. And let me tell you how that happened. Pulled a plug of skin out. It may actually be healing now, but it's still tender. So, I have I got myself a new toy. And with this said new toy, I got it set up and everything. And now I'm able to use that thing, and as I was using it, my chair decided it wanted to inflict bodily harm to me. So my chair pinched a chunk of skin off of my tip of my finger, and I just forgot about it for a minute until my body told me, hey, you know what? You got an injury. And I said, oh, okay, I remember now. I said, good, don't ever forget that. I control you. You're just a tourist. Remember that, meat popsicle? You're just a tourist in this body. Now, my body's very mean to me. It talks to me in a very weird way. Hey, Angela, how you doing? Thank you for showing up. Long time no see. Yeah, it is kind of crazy, Skew. It's yeah, you know, it hurts, but it's okay. It's okay. It was worth it in the long run, you know. And the cuticle thing that happened from putting the said thing together. Now I don't know, man. Am I messing this up? Outline. Huh? You know, this song reminds me of what it feels like to get your, like, you know, if you were trying to, like, close a car door and you forget that you had your hand in there, and then you close the door on your fingers and you get ready to scream, but you can't because the shock hits you. So you're just sitting there, and it's a nice day outside, right? Real warm, and nice breeze, 5-mile-per-hour breeze, good 72 degrees. It's sunny. People are having a great time. They're walking around, but your fingers are all closed up in that door, and it ain't no normal door either. It's one of those old 1990 cars. So you heard the clunk, right? You felt that bulge hit you in the throat, and then you're just sitting there staring down the street, right? Trying not to black out, waiting for someone to come over there and maybe help you. That everybody's over there doing double dutch while you're over there about to black out with your fingers basically dying on the tip of your hand, right? Summer 1998. What a great time to be alive. Now we stay in the house and watch potato men eat cowboy meat. That's what we do now for entertainment. Last night I went and I took a shower and I washed the water. The water was dirty, so I had to give the water a bath. How did that make your brain feel? Did you like the way that felt? No. It made you kind of nauseous, right? You almost felt like you were going to puke a little bit when I said that, right? Yeah. You know, it's those little things that kind of make you uneasy sometimes, you know. It's like if someone said, hey, I hope you have a good day later tomorrow today. You're like, what do you mean? What are you even talking about? And then you realize you weren't at home the whole time. You were in the back of someone else's car. And that ain't an Uber. You gotta pay attention to what's going on. You know, 1 out of every 5 people eat cookie dough right out of the fridge. And you know the worst part about it? They don't even wear pants when they do it. But you could stop that by donating $1 a day to pantsless snack eaters of America. You don't have to sit there without any clothes on indulging in your favorite snack. You don't have to be that way. There are people standing by waiting to take your call. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Nobody's helping you. Nobody's coming to help you. You're in there eating that cookie dough. You know you shouldn't be, but you are. Right? Why? Come and eat me. That's what it said in the fridge. And you're standing there, right? And take a bite out of me. You know you want to. You don't even need to cook me. Just put it in. Just eat me. And there you are. 2:30 in the morning, no shirt on, sweaty. Shame falls strong over you as you sit there and indulge, putting more of that chocolate chunk cookie dough in your mouth. Don't judge me, you say as you look in the mirror. And then you throw the dough at the mirror, and then you eat it off the mirror because you're filthy. And so am I. I'm eating the cookie dough. We all eat the cookie dough. I don't eat it, Mel. You're not telling me what I'm going to eat. That's fine. You know why? Because you ate that old burrito that was sitting out on the counter overnight. You know it was hard. You know it was gross. But you did anyways. You looked around. You made sure nobody was looking. You even took a taste just to be like, is it palatable or not? And then you jammed it in your mouth. You savage. I know who you are. I've seen your face. And to you, Mr. Hungry Man XL Mill, who don't even fully cook the meal, you sit there and eat it half raw. Ugh. You. Disgusting. The food is still cold in the middle and you still eat it. Why? I just don't want to put it back in there. Like I see you with the Oreo cookies in your hands. I know everything. I know madness. I smell it in the air like a shark smelling blood. I smell the insanity. I know when it's around. We all have a vice. But I don't eat sweets. No. But there's caramelized bacon right in front of your face. Sizzling. Hickory smoked. There's someone's shirt coming off right now. Hot, sweat, back of the neck, just tight. Right? That bacon, you can hear it sizzling, hard, crispy. Sounds like someone breaking peanut brittle. Right? But you can't get to it because the door's closed. What are you going to do? Bust the glass open? And you see them cooking it, sitting in front of you. And then you're like, man, can I buy some of that? Can I get some of that bacon? And they laugh at you. Oh, we got ourselves a crash out on our hands. Here we go. And then there goes the glass. We all have a vice. Right? We all have a vice. You know? I need to do one more dab. I gotta get one more in. And then you fry your brain, and there you are. Now you're touching the 8th dimension of Sautar, talking to Ikoro, who ain't even real. What the fuck is even that? I don't even know what that is. Whatever it is, probably a potted plant, right? With a human face on it, and then like his cheeks have something else. Not even real. Looks like a pogo stick with a human head, right? I gotta let this dry for a second, so you guys get to chill and hear me just talk craziness, right? Hit that subscribe button if you like the content I'm creating. I think we may have lost somebody. Somebody may have left. I don't know. I hope not. I hope we didn't lose anybody tonight. Who knows? This number system sucks. It never tells me right information. So how do you guys like the new time? Be real with me. Somebody give me some real feedback on here. I've been doing this for almost 3 weeks now with this new time that we've been doing. And I'm curious, do you guys like the shorter streams? Do you like the longer streams? Or are you just like, I like however long you're on here, I'm going to watch until I give out, until I don't have any strength left in me. And if that's cool, if you feel that way, which is amazing, because that just lets me know you're just here for the good time, and I like that. I like that. But no, I really want to know. You guys can give me a little bit of feedback if you don't mind. Do you like the 1.5-hour stream compared to the 2.5-hour stream? You see 10 in the chat? Oh, nice. Cool. There we go. So we got that, and then we'll give a little bit of... There we go. You know, this tree is starting to look scarily beautiful. I like this tree, man. Look at that tree. Look at that. This is looking like something. But what exactly? Oh man. You know, at the end of the show, you guys are going to hear this again. So what do you want me to make a story of this time? Since you guys know I'm really good at doing this kind of ad-lib stuff. Give me something. Give me two things. Give me a person and what the issue is, and I will go on a tangent. Oh, me and Sean are playing a replay. I just had a bad time. Infected by an alien. Smacked by the clown. Lost my gun. Fell off a cliff. All in the span of 5 seconds. Sounds like you had a terrible time. So let me get this straight. So you got infested by an alien, smacked by a clown, lost your gun, fell off a cliff, all in the span of 5 seconds, man. So let me get at this. So you came around the corner, it jumped on your face, and then as soon as it jumped on your face, you started moving around. Then the clown came out and it hit you, right? And then you tried to get out of the way by taking another left, a right, and a left, and then you went off the edge. And when you went off the edge, you just realized, damn, that's it. And it happened so quick you didn't even have the best option was just to take the fast way and just run. Because I know how that game Repo feels. It feels like a panic attack if you're a trash can. The music is making this magical. Oh, thank you. You know, because madness has a tempo, and that tempo is all about timing. You know, you just got to find the cadence. And then once you figure it out and you just wait for it, you know, because it's about to ramp up and you know what I'm about to do. I got infected by the alien, pulled out my gun because the clown was there. The alien forced me off to the front, which knocked off the gun out of my hand. Then the clown smacked me and I rolled off the cliff. Okay, so let me get this straight. So you got infected by the alien, pulled out your gun because the clown was there. Then the alien forced you to barf, which knocked out the gun. Then the clown smacked you and you rolled off the cliff. Man, that's pretty bad. That's rough. I mean, how would you feel if that happened in real life? I mean, you know, you got an alien that latches itself to you and makes you puke. And then after that, shortly after that, right? Then you pull your gun out because there's a clown, and the clown's doing funny business again over in the corner, and you told the clown to stop doing the funny business. So then you get ready to pop it, and you throw up all over the place, drop your gun, and then you're like, oh my god, the clown smacks you, laughs at you, and you roll off, and then you die. It sounds like a great time. And the game's called Repo. You guys should check it out. It's a fun game. I've played it. I do play it. And you know what I have to say? If the tempo's kicking, then you know you must be winning. Oh yeah. That game's fun. It's quick and easy, real fast. You know, nothing, it's not no try-hard game. You know, you can do stuff. It's like all the other indie games that are out, if that's more your speed. Some people, it may not be your speed. Some people might be like, I just want to put my face straight against the glass as hard as I can and press, and I want to take that torch and I want to burn. These are the people who play Dark Souls, by the way. These are the Dark Souls people who play real hardcore. So then they put their face against the glass and they're like, no, I like to get the torch, I like to turn it on and feel the heat because I'm never going to win. All I do is just sit there so I can get beat to death. I paid $70 to get beat to death. But I gotta respect it. You know, everybody finds their fun. That's my thing. That's what I have to say. Everybody find your fun. Find what makes you happy. You gotta find what makes you happy in life, man. You can't be always stuck on the doom and gloom. That'll drive you nuts. We made it all the way to level 9 in just the 2 of us. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I'm not surprised. You guys work well together, you know. Kind of almost on the same wavelength, basically. So, I mean, I could definitely see that being possible. There we go, a little bit of water, right? Just a tad bit. Nothing too crazy, right? Go. Now let me see if anybody had anything to say about that. I love that. There we go. I like it. I like it. Look at that. That's actually pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. I like the way it looks. Came out really well. Better than what I was expecting. And then we got that. Oh boy, it's 9 o'clock. Man. Woo. Those of you that don't know anything about science fiction, that's a force field just with white paint, right? Let me explain that to you. Force field, that means it can go in and out, but you have to pass the barrier. It's just not anything going out. Anything has to go through it. Nothing can come in it. It can be locked on one or the other side. It's normal science fiction stuff. Check it out. But anyways, yeah, boy, that's nice. Alright, now there's a couple of extra little things to do, like this right here, you know, try to get this situated and fixed. Okay. And that looks good. Alright, now we can go to a different color. Now we can do the cool stuff. This is what I like to do here. So not everybody will do this, right? So I like to get my paint a little bit soupier than most people, for a reason of me being able to do a little bit more manipulation. So it's like almost taking acrylic paint and watering it down without watering it down. And the trick is to get you one of these pads. I'm really bad about getting stuff that I use and sharing it. I need to do that. So I'm going to hold myself accountable, doing new stuff. So I'm going to try to get that situated so that way I can share that. But basically it's the same type of pad that you use for like model painting and things like that, like Warhammer figures. It's supposed to keep their paint from drying out, which is true. Just depends on how wet you make the palette, and I like to keep it a little bit wetter than usual because it makes the paint a little bit thinner, so I can kind of have watery paint that's still going to dry like normal acrylic, because it is acrylic. It's just thinned out to a point where it's almost like watercolor, but when it dries, it's nothing more than just basically the same thing, just thinned out a little bit. You know what I'm saying. You'll see it. You see what's going on here, right? Yeah. So I'm getting a little bit of that. I like to use this for like the shading aspect of painting. Because see, this shouldn't even matter here, because that's not even in this focus. Well, I hope everybody's ready for this coming up week. I know a lot of people probably aren't. And I know another week, more stuff, more news, more crazy mess. But I want to give you guys a little something. You know, don't worry too much about all the crazy stuff that's going on, like usual. Save your madness for something that's really important. There'll come a time when you'll have to use it, but not right now. Conserve your energy. I'm terrible at that myself, but conserve your energy. Don't get involved with stupid stuff, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. The stuff that you think, like, do I really need to get involved with this? Is this really what I need to do? Do I really need to you know, a lot of that's going on, and if you think like that or you have thoughts like that, you know, maybe it might be a sign that you need to just set this one out, right? Everybody's got that going on somewhere in their life. There's something. Influenced by somebody, or know someone, a friend with someone, family member, whatever. But you know, sometimes if there's things going on, you gotta know where your limit is at. I'm not saying don't help people. I'm never saying that. But you know, there is a limitation with certain things. You know, we're going into a new season, and it's just a new way of thinking. You don't have to be cruel to people who are either misusing your time and energy. You can just say, hey, I'm doing something different, and kind of just step away if that's the case. You know, it's weird. People show up more when it gets warmer, you know, pop up and stuff, and some people are trying to rekindle friendships. You know, just something to be aware of. If you don't want to deal with these individuals, you don't have to. That's my 2 cents on the matter. You know, Mel's 2 cents, my 2 pennies, my little pennies. You know. Hey, thank you, Angela, for hyping it up. Yes, definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, for those of you that may have been on here, let me throw this up too. We have a Discord. I forget to do this. Let me grab that. Hold on. Now, don't think that you can just come in here and act wild. We do get wild in there, but it's a way for us to share art. I like to share my art with people. You guys get to see what I do, and I like for you guys to share what you do. And it's a place for us to like-minded people who can collaborate together or show our work. And you know, it's a nice place to be able to hang out, right? So if you think you're going to come in there and be a troll, we got some real crazy people in there that are not with the no behavior. And if you need to know what the no behavior is, you will understand it. The law is in there. We actually got that now, so that's I finished that. Yay, right? So here, let me put this up, paste, and click. There we go. And then we pin to win, right? Why is that giving me such grief? There you go. So hit that, and if you want to join the Discord and be a part of that, you can. You know, all the rules are in there. Please abide by them if you could, please. And if you don't, well, you know, the yes will take care of that. So, and the yes is strong. Yes. No, it's not a cult. So chill that out, because someone might be like, they say yes a lot. We do. And yes is whatever the 3 letters of positivity, YES, stand for to you. You know, you have to have that boundary, you have to have that mindset. That's why I adopted that. The yes and the no behavior. It's a little bit more to it. It's not like I wrote a book about the law of the yes or anything like that, or the ascension of Mr. or to be anything in that order. It's not like I have anything like that. You know, the embodiment of the smoothing or anything in that order. You know. Those are all just ad-lib stuff I just shot out of my ass. So don't think that that's real stuff. Someone might be like, "Oh my God, he said all that. He you know, because there's people who do that. You know, they hear a little something and those are people that we call smooth brains. Yet again, another one of the laws of the yes. What is a smooth brain? These and much more you will learn as you become a part of the group. I might actually add that to the Discord. Yes and no behavior. You know, be something that we can, if you see something positive, you put yes behavior, and then you see something that is no behavior, you put no in there, but that could be dangerous. Because some people will probably try to manipulate. Yes, no behavior. There we go. Look at that tree. That tree is weirdly interesting. Now, what we can do here is add a little something. And no, we're not going to have just a solid bright, rainbow bright tree, right? There it is. I like it. I like it. Hey, just like Angela said, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I mean, I'm not over here tying my shirt and not in the front, but I mean, that was what you want. Now, I'm not at that point yet. I'm not there. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. I know what you're thinking. Well, Mel, you did a lot, but everything that you do looks flat. It doesn't look like it's got a lot of detail. It doesn't look like there's a lot going on there. It doesn't look like you're doing a lot of this. Your background looks a little flat and dull. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. And all the time when these people talk, every time that I hear someone talk like that, because I have heard this in the past. I have heard this. I haven't heard it lately. No, I think I'm too crazy for anybody to bring that up. I mean, you know, but, I'm trying to add a little bit of depth into the background, you know. I want it to feel kind of something, you know. I like Dune, but I don't want to make it like Arrakis or any of that. My Dune. My Arrakis, my Dune. I float. Look at me and Baron Harkonnen, and I got a guy groaning over here. Sound like a victim of too many laxes. They're funny. You know, I would love that if that was like the way someone actually talked. Like they talk like the guys that use like the deep voice in Dune, with that like off sounding whatever it is. I know somebody would know. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. But it would be funny to hear that. That would be hilarious. At least to me it would be. Oh boy. Ooh, that's separated. And then after that, we shove them down the steps, you know, in their Matchbox cars, right? Because we got a bunch of those. I like to make sure that they never forget that. They never forget Tommy Tewson's baseball cards, because, you know. Oh! Arkanins, Lisa Garib, yeah, exactly. It sounds like a bunch of robots. It sounds like a bunch of Terminators having a conversation of something that sounds somewhat sexual, but you don't really know, because sounds like and it sounds similar, right? But you don't really know, especially if they use it in a slang word like like that. And then, you know, but you gotta know robotics, right? And you can't use it because it's like the same thing. If you say 00101, that's like saying the hard R word, and they get really upset. Sometimes they shut your power off. If you say that to your Tesla car, it might explode or kill you. Be careful out there. These robots are sensitive. They're very sensitive. These robots are out here in their circuitry being wild, right? I talk to my, like, okay, for example, I got a cup of coffee and my coffee maker said, why don't you talk to me more often? I said, you're a machine and I'm not insane. And then after that, you know what he did? He turned on the hot water and shut himself off. Self-terminated. I didn't see that on my card. That wasn't on my bingo card for this year. Now, alien invasion, yeah. Made up alien invasion, yeah. But not that, no. Huh. Well, I hope everybody's had fun tonight. Did you guys have fun? Anybody have a good time? Anybody have at least a little bit of fun? Maybe? I think you guys did. Some of you might be shy, like, I'm not going to say that I had a good time, damn it. He's not going to know. I won't let him know. He'll never know. I'll go to my grave and let him never know I had a good time. And that's fine if that's what you want to do. That's cool. I had a good time. I liked hanging out with you guys. Thank you all for being here tonight and sharing the madness. Oh, look at that. That's hot. Man, that is some sexy looking water right there. How you guys gonna feel when they start having Terminator OnlyFans? Like they start taking their, like they take their skin off and then they show you their undercarriage? Like that's what you're paying for? How you guys feel about that? I thought about that when I was taking a shower and I was like, man, that is horrifying. Could you imagine like you're paying for that and then it's like, oh man, if you want more risky material, you know, you gotta sign up for this subscription with this artist. And then you do, and then they take their whole bodysuit off and it's like, oh man, that's horrible. And then they're down to just circuit boards and stuff. That's weird, man. I don't know. I don't want that. That's what somebody's getting for Christmas this year at the end of the year. They're getting their robot. They're gonna get their robot. How many of you guys are gonna get your robot when they come out? They're only $30,000. They only cost as much as a car. You know, who wants their robot? Because I think Tesla's making those robots, right? That's still a thing. They're making the robots. How many of you guys still want your robot? Uh-oh. Wow. That would be terrifying. Indeed it would be terrifying. Indeed it would be terrifying. But some people want this kind of future. And, you know, we can't judge them. You know, it's like, don't judge me. You know, but they're over there talking about, and you know, and you can tell too. You can tell because they're the ones that like to take apart machinery. Like they take apart like TVs and stuff, and then they just got circuitry laying all, like they got a basket full of like just wires and stuff. Now I know some people go, hey man, damn it, I make computers and I fix computers. That's fine, but you know who I'm talking about though. You know that one person. There's always that one person and they're just like, you see them side-eyeing that motherboard or that power supply a little too hard and in a wrong way. Like when I install you, and there's something about that you know, that's different. It's a different type of you. It's not like, oh man, I can't wait till I install you. It's like, when I install you know, like that. And you feel different. It's like, sir, can you please just buy the card? Yeah, I'll buy the card, and then I'll install you. And then after that, it's over. Like, what are you doing? You know, there's that person. Those are the people I'm talking about. They just sitting there like, AI, and they just dehydrated. You know, they like to rub themselves in engine coolant. They're getting themselves ready. Watch out for these people. But you know what? We're almost at that time, guys. Oh no, we got about 9 more minutes. But nobody ever actually told me, do you guys like the newer time or do you like the old time? Or if you don't want to say, that's fine too. I'm just curious. Or maybe you did and I'm just too smooth-brained and didn't understand. Because I could have a smooth brain too. And, I mean, you know, a victim of my environment. My patients have turned me into a smooth brain. Oh no. I'm gonna give that a second. Let me just let this chill for a moment. That's really dope. Right, add some black paint. Easier to keep up with. Okay. I like that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Skew. Appreciate that. So, you like it because of the convenience of time. The convenience of time for madness. Earlier to scream. Others can catch it. I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to do there. That didn't even work. That was literally half-assed, and I didn't even really put much thought into it. Because I was more or less thinking about what I'm going to add here and if I should just go in and use the pen. And yeah, I think I'm going to use the pen. I wish I had a whoopee cushion. I'd just make fart noises to this. Like, hold on. Wah, 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 wah. You know? You know, just a bunch of stupid sounding noises. But Mel, this sounds like it's supposed to be some suspenseful music. I mean, it's supposed to, but you know, that's the funny thing. Like, you play suspenseful music and then you make a joke of it, and then when real suspense happens, you play something silly like commercial music, and that's when the crazy stuff really starts. See, like, waka waka waka. Yeah. You know. And you just I couldn't scream that loud because my damn my nose is stopped up. But I wish I could have. If I could have, boy, I would have struck out real like you wouldn't have been ready, but I didn't want to blow your eardrums out either, because I know some of you might be just watching, and I don't, you know, that would be rude of me to blow someone's ear out, because they're like, oh my god, I was trying to watch that dude paint and shit, he killed, and my head exploded, and oh my god, you know. Here's a question for you guys. How much of a menace would it be if I just started using my soundboard that I just have, that I never use? Like, I got it set up, hooked. I can start using it. I got other sounds. I got screams and stuff, but I think that's more of somebody else's kind of content that they do. But I don't know, man. Soundboard would be fun, I feel like. I can. See? Ah, man, you never know what you're gonna get from me. Can you believe the Simpsons are over, man? I can't believe that. Well, you know. Don't forget to tip your waitress on your way out. And also thank the band as you leave. They worked really hard tonight. Let's give a round of applause for everybody that was working in the background tonight. Thank you very much. Yeah, Ricky, this one goes out for you. I don't know nobody named Ricky. Shit. You thought it was somebody real. That's nobody. I don't know anybody by that name. You know, it would really be weird if McDonald's made hot dogs. I would never buy one. They had the McDog. I would probably barf. I would not eat that. It would be like a McRib in a hot dog shape. Shoot, my whole... No. I just don't want to be here. Well, everyone, this is the picture. I hope everybody liked it so far. Let's get a nice little close-up here. Good start. Got some good work coming up soon. Got some real detailed stuff going on here. And finish the rest of that, right? So, I hope you guys enjoyed that, right? Let me go on ahead and cut back over here. We'll stop this real quick. Well, I hope I didn't disturb you too bad, and if I did, I guess you could get some therapy, which that means you won't have to come back here Tuesday, because that's when I do my art therapy show at 8 p.m., same time, same place, same madness, same madman. So I hope I see you again, right? Anyways, would you like to see the cool thing that I got? Mind the mesh. Here we go, not back there, but right there. You see it, and that's right, it's got the gear shift. Long time coming, but I finally got my steering wheel, and I might actually start recording me playing racing games. So, something to look forward to, maybe in the future. Either way it goes, word of advice. Hey, how you doing, Major? Banning Street Mountains, yes. Thank you, appreciate it. Word of advice. If you're able to get something that makes you happy in life, get you at least something that makes you happy. I spent the better part of 5 years trying to get one of these, and I finally did. I don't give a damn if I can only use it for a week and the world goes to absolute shit. Got to do what makes you happy, right? This world is mad enough when we're mad in it, right? That's why we all get together. That's why we're the mad ones. But you got to do things that keeps this healthy so the rest of this can be healthy. Because if this goes bad, everything goes bad, right? So, do something in moderation that makes you happy, at least. Oh, hey, excuse out of here. I understand. Well, like always, that's my word of advice. So, motivational speech. I hope everybody had a good time tonight. And as always, Stay as mad as possible. Do the best you can. And, yeah, I will see you on Tuesday. So, get out of here. Bye.